wherever you're at. Give us a big wave or throw a five in the chats if you're not on video or camera today. Grateful to have you guys. Welcome back to the IPA call. And on this call, this is where we talk about you. That's how we love it so much. So specifically, we're getting the memo now down. And if you are newer, by the way, Sandy, welcome. Sandy's, I think, might be your first IPA call. Welcome. If you're within your first month, put a one in the comments, or if you know one of your teammates are within the first month, let us know as well too. We just love welcoming this. I'm really, if you show up here, like you're a player in the game. Like that's really what it is. Like if you come on to a call called the income producing activity call, that means you're here for business. You want to make some money. So welcome, you're in the right place. So what we do on this call is just like Shauna and Katie and Sunny, that we want to hear about what are things you've been doing in your business that have actually led to sales, that have led to enrollments, that have led to money in the bank. And what we're looking for is not the whole backstory, like, my parents were friends back in the day. And then, we grew up in the crib together. Like, oh, that's great, but not exactly relevant. We want to hear, hey, we did this event. Okay, we brought this person. This is what we did. This is what we said. And this is what it yielded. I want to hear the actual details so that we can learn from it together. And that's why this call, it's never boring because it's always different and it's powerful because it's coming from you. So if you do have an income producing activity, welcome everyone to share. There's nothing too big. There's nothing too small. Hit the reaction button and raise your hand. And we'd love to hear from you guys in just a little bit. Have a couple of announcements I'd love to share, but I'd love to open this up for any of our leaders or anybody to share any relevant announcements, events going on, or things that have been going on. Lindsay, I'll toss it to you. Anything on your heart you'd love to share?
I'm super excited. I was catching up a little bit before I jumped on here because, I had an appointment with my son this morning for his hand surgery. So I was like getting my bearings from that. And I saw some things that maybe you might be announcing at some point coming this week, James, that I'm really excited about. Do you know what I'm talking about? You
I
look
think so.
Okay. All
You can
right.
talk about it.
Can I talk about it? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm really excited about the fact that Thursday we're gonna have Barbara Cox Lovesey on this call. If you don't know who she is, what's her actual title, James?
She is, I think it's the Global Senior Director of Health and Nutrition, basically product
Yes,
boss.
product boss. She's brilliant in every way. She's so fun. If you've ever chatted with her or been on a call with her, drop a one in the comments because she's absolutely incredible. Yes, yes. So many of you have seen her. So many of you have not. And you are in for such a huge treat. I'm really, really excited about it because once you, really get to hear from her and you understand the products and the knowledge behind the products, it's powerful, right? There's so much power in that. So again, I'm really excited about that this week. There have been a lot of things going on. A lot of you have me in three-way chats or three-way calls. There's so many things going on the team, so just really excited to kick this week off and proud of you guys for just crushing it. So many new people I know are getting on the trip to Punta Cana. That's what I'm really, really excited about. And yeah, just a lot of fun things happening this week.
Yes, that trip is getting filled. Like it's kind of crazy. I know Mama Sandy qualified. There's so many.
Yeah.
I'm missing the names off the top of my head. If you qualified or your teammates qualified, throw the name in the chat. Let us know. Like it's like all of a sudden, Lindsay, it was like this boom of people that are just qualifying, and everyone can do this. Like it's such a big, big deal. So we're already starting to get down plans together for Punta Cana. It is super cool to have. So huge congratulations to you guys. I was just chatting with the Harpers before this, and they've been a little bit quiet this last month because they've been up to some big things. Ginger qualified. Come on. Congratulations, Ginger. So proud of you. But Harpers wanted to bring you guys up here and what's been going on? What you guys been cooking?
Oh my goodness, y'all. Just all the things, right? All the things. I'm so proud of everyone. trying to catch up with celebrating each and every one of you, qualifying for Punta Cana. And we have so many more qualifications that we're working on with some of you. And some of you are halfway there, some of you are almost there. So congratulations. But we are also launching a big market, another big market in this amazing organization. We're truly a global team here, guys. The Champions Network is awesome. So we just had our first ever Connect event in Nigeria about a week or so ago. And let me tell you, the momentum since that day it's been crazy. And so we're catching up systems to catch up with the increase of momentum and interest in this area. And I know so many of you have reached out to me and you have people that want to plug in to this market. One thing I must tell you is over here in Africa, especially Nigeria is the gateway to the rest of the world. Okay. So most people that have connections here also have connections all over the world. Germany, and many of the other markets that we're in. So it's really a golden opportunity that we're super, super excited about. So just watch out in the chats and you're gonna see some cool things rolled out so you can continue to plug in and grow your business with us.
Come on, way to go. Who here, by the way, has ever had some connection with anyone in Nigeria? Throw one in the comments. Super exciting, and just love the leadership that's in this organization. Like truly, literally, the Harpers are the point people for PartnerCo in Nigeria right now. So big things going on there, and huge congratulations to everybody. Awesome, 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 awesome. All right, fantastic. Okay, so we have Thursday, we have that. I think we're good. Let's see. Donna, anything on your mind before we get into my piece?
No, I think I'm good right now.
Okay, fantastic. You're super good. All right, everybody. Well, let's dive into this. We got Shauna Carroll up first. You got some big news for us, Shauna. You're on mute right now. Let me ask you to. There you are.
Okay, let me actually take my headphones off. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, good. I was like my headphones sometimes. So this weekend I did a spring fling is what it was called, where I was asked to come and bring our products and with a table display. And I did that and a lot of people came out. I was able to send some people my website and some other people bought some products. A couple ladies with their husbands were like, what kind of drink is this? And I got to tell them about the clean energy drinks for their husbands because they're like, you need to get off that. It was really cute. But the thing that really excited me the most is probably 10 minutes before I was about to close down, a gentleman came in that I haven't seen in forever. And I was like, hey, and he didn't remember me either. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, what do you got? And I said, well, and I told him about our products. And he's like, I've been trying to, lose some weight and everything. And he did try Ozempic for a while, and he said it made him super sick, so he got off. And it just so happens that he runs a local radio station in the whole Treasure Coast and also has a magazine as well. And he said that he wants me to come on his radio show to tell about all of our products. And also he wants to put my picture and my results in the magazine as well, which is for the whole Treasure Coast, which I thought was amazing. So you never know with these little, I mean, it was a really small event, but you never know who you're going to run into. And so it's great to just like reach out and talk to people even as they're walking by and just remind them of who you are. So I wanted to share that. I'm really excited about that. One thing I do want to ask is, so him and his wife are in their 70s, and they both were asking about results from people that have tried our products that are like 70 years old and older. So if any of you guys have your success stories that you want to share with me, please send it so that I can actually talk about that on the radio and talk about that with them as well and send them pictures and results. So if you can message me that stuff, that would be wonderful.
Awesome. Huge congrats, Lindsay.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I love it, Shauna. I'm so excited for you, first of all. Your before and after pictures, your results are absolutely insane. So of course he's like, yes, I want you in my magazine. Like, can I put you on the front cover? I mean, I know if I owned that magazine, I would want you on the front cover for sure. So I am super excited about that for you. You deserve to have all of the celebration and all of the love from everybody. One big thing that you said, which I think is so huge that everybody should hold on to, I know I grabbed it immediately, was you never know who you're going to meet. You never know what that person, the one person you're talking to, who they know, what they're capable of, what they own, what they're a part of, who they're connected to, right? You listen to Amelia saying, hey, who knows somebody in Nigeria? Like, you don't know who you're connected to just by the one person you might be sitting next to or talking to or you come across in your day. So what I love about Shauna is she treats every single person she's talking to as if they're gold. You know that when you talk to her, you know that when you sit next to her, she really does. And so when you take that little nugget and you go, every single person I'm talking to, whether it's a small event, whether it's a big event, whether one person shows up, whether 500 people show up, it doesn't matter. Every single person Shauna talks to, they are gold to her. And because of that, she gets these incredible opportunities. She gets to connect with these incredible people. So Shauna, I am just, you always blow my mind. Every time you open your mouth, I learn something new. I'm blown away. You're absolutely incredible in everything you do. So congratulations. I'm super excited for you. That is a massive win. And then all of our 70 and plus above here, go and send Shauna your stories and your pictures. I think that's super fun that you get to highlight them as well. So congrats, guys.
Huge congrats. Let's go. Getting yourself out there. And there's a lot of value in local events, by the way. Who here's ever been inspired to do some type of local vendor event or booth or anything like that? Like getting yourself to become that go-to person in your actual place, right? In your community is a huge deal. Tammy Egbert is somebody here. She's an officer that's done massive things, but specifically when it comes to vendor events, she is one of the best at this. So she actually put together training. We've dropped it in the partners group. So I'll share it here again as well too. But thanks for doing this, Tammy. Do you want to talk a little bit about the value of what vendor events are?
Sure. Good morning. Hello, Shauna. Your story was so great. I love that what I caught is you were asked to be in a spring fling. So when you're asked, be ready and be willing to do it. And whether you have product on hand or you don't, you can do a vendor event. But the value of the vendor events is so much. I mean, I did a training and I condensed it down into, I think, maybe 15 minutes. But truly, be ready for vendor events. And the reason is because it's just another IPA, but it's like on steroids. Because our whole point is to get into more conversations. And what better way than for people to be walking by your booth? So my training gives a whole outline of how you want to maximize and really make it worth your time. But I have my best customers that came from vendor events, my best leads for inviting people to events. We're always driving people to events. And that list that I have, it constantly generates people to reach out to. Now, I don't do vendor events all year long. I do them a couple times a year. So if you can also initiate, if you're looking and you like feel dry and you want to initiate a vendor event, it's really just a place where you're hosting for people to come and shop and inquire about your stuff. So you can even grab, I don't mention this in the training, but a lot of people around my area do this. They have a house, they grab a few people that offer different things, and they create their vendor event. And we call it just like an open house of some sort. So oftentimes that will leverage you know, the people that you bring to the event, or if somebody else is coming for, you know, clothes, then they're going to be there to see the clothes, but they're going to get to see you. So you can create your own as well. So just use your creativity. And Shauna, huge congratulations. You never know who you're going to meet. I've met people that I don't know, and I've become amazing good friends with them. I've also met people that I do know that maybe are from my hometown, that I would never expect or, you know, have remembered are in my funnel, are now in my funnel.
Love it. Thank you so much, Tammy. And I saw
Thank
there's already teammates that have seen that training itself. If you haven't yet, and that's something you're inspired to do, I will tell you the key that Tammy said there is how to maximize your time and your energy and your money. Because I've done ones before where I'm like, oh, and then nothing happened, right? But there's certain strategies to be able to have. So definitely take a look at that. Really fun to have. Katie Garner, you're
All right.
next.
Okay, so I'm sending out a box of drops today, and it all started off in October with a happy birthday in their message. So this all comes down to the system. Now, when I got that algorithm going, she asked about my post, right? The body balancing. I sent her what the drops do. And she was ready to sign up back in January. Nothing happened. So, of course, I kept following up, inviting her to drop talks. And recently, let me see, let me double check. I think I sent her the last drop talk we had. And she said, okay, I'm ready. Well, nothing happened. And of course, the excuse is I don't have the money. So I said, look, if you want to just give it a shot, I've got a box I can send out to you. And I made the sale. So I didn't give up. So happy birthday, keep following up, offer him a box. And she wants to be a brand partner, but we'll see. So that's it.
My gosh, Katie, I love this so much. Okay, I have questions.
Okay.
So, how many times you're looking at that message to her? How many times did you follow up with her?
Okay.
So birthday message, first exposure was like, hello, here I am. She
Right.
saw a post, second exposure, right?
Right.
She said, I want them, right? So that's the third time y'all talked to Kate. And then how many times after that? I'm going to count.
Okay. Okay. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. See, January, how much does it cost?
4.
Still January. Oh gosh, I guess I keep doing it in January. Let me see, 17th. So there's January
Okay.
25th.
So that's the 5th.
January 30th.
6,
February 13th.
7.
Jeez, I didn't realize this.
Great.
February 17th.
8.
Dang. April 2nd.
9.
All right, guys, don't give up. April 3rd, she was ready.
10.
April 5th,
11.
added her to the group, made sure she was not, I didn't realize she went in the group, made sure she got in the group.
Huge.
And then Sunday was the day.
Okay. 12.
Yeah.
Okay. So 11 times. And then you're like, oh my gosh, she's not in the group. You get her in the group and she's like, boom, give them to me. Okay. This is like the biggest, this right here is everything. You guys, Well, what do we say? We normally say 7 to 10 exposures. And honestly, we say it takes more than that now because there's so much coming at people so fast all the time, all day, every day. Lives are crazy busier than ever. There's so many things going on in the world and kids and life. And then you've got all these products and things being thrown at you right now. And then they're like, oh my gosh. But Katie's like, hey, I'm here again. Hey, just curious. Hey, I want to make sure that I take care of you. Hey, just so you know, we have this thing that you might want to check out. Hey, I just wanted to, guys, 11 times. 10 times then she says she's not in the group. Crap, I got to get her in there. Boom, she gets in there, that third party. And that girl, I guarantee you that this woman's scrolling through that group. And then she goes, okay, Katie, all right. And that 11th time, Katie says, hey, could you think you want this box? I might be able to, if it's the money, I might be able to give you a little special thing that we've got going on here, right? She's got them from her 10-pack or 4-pack, whatever Katie has, right? That's the time she got her, the 11th time. Katie, that's the most brilliant training right there. Absolutely. Persistence. You continue to follow up. She's on your list. You keep coming back to her, and it's all from a birthday message. A happy birthday. That's it. So every single piece that we have in the tracker is so important, but the follow-up is key. It's absolutely key, you guys. So Katie, 11 times. What I'm going to tell you right now is you are the master. Like I give it to you. I'm like, I will bow down 11 times of a follow-up to get the sale. It is genius, brilliant. You are the one. So Katie, you win the day. Like that is absolutely an incredible training. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Let's go. I love it. Eric Minter, I missed you on Friday. So I'd love for you to go.
Good morning, everyone. Quick thing, this IPA I had for Friday was really kind of cool, and it ties in perfectly with this, Katie, because I've had a lady that has asked me questions for months. I mean, since October of last year. And it's really gotten to the point where I don't know what to do. And so it was the evening that I'm looking at my phone. My eyes were bleeding from reading these messages. And so I lay back on the bed and I'm actually just talking into it. And I leave this verbal message. It was like talking to a friend on the phone. And I thought, whatever. The next day, she became a brand partner and ordered a 4-pack. So the only thing I can think is that it was that personal touch, that voice connection, because I've given her the ingredients and everything. And so just having that personal touch, I think is just key.
Oh my gosh. Something so powerful about that. Who here has not ever sent a voice message to someone? Put a me in the comments if you have not done that. It is a secret superpower to do that. One thing I also do, you might try this as well sometimes. I do a video. When I connect with someone, I always do a video hello. And the moment you do something like that, because no one does these things, a voice memo or a video or anything, it makes you stand out so different. They're like, oh, you're a real human being. So Eric, that's exactly what you did. You're just like, hey, just expressing your heart on things, so huge congratulations on that. It is the difference maker because they're like, oh, you're not just a robot sending scripts to me all day. You're an actual real human being. And that's a huge, huge thing. I love that. Lindsay, anything on that?
Yeah, it's my favorite thing to do. I will literally just say, you know what, I'm sending you a voice clip because I feel like it's easier. And I just really wanted to connect with you just so you know, and you can like play with it, right? If you're new at sending a voice clip, just have fun with it. Like Eric said, just be real and just be like, hey, I just wanted to send this voice clip so that you could like know that I'm a real person over here on this internet, right? It's so crucial. It does make that connection with somebody. If you're nervous to send a voice clip, I will say, I agree with James. It actually is. If you can just flip that camera on and you can record it. If you don't like it, end it, right? Record it again. But it's something that you can send to people. You can even keep that video, right? If you keep it like kind of generic, hey, I'm James. I just wanted to say hello and connect with you, just so you know I'm a real person over here. And you can use it over and over again, right? So that's something that's great too. But I love it, Eric. You always, just you connecting with people is what you love to do anyway. So it comes so naturally for you. And I absolutely love it. Congrats.
It is a little bit better than texting, especially if you have big digits. But you do have to be careful if you have a Southern accent, because sometimes that can be funny too.
I love it. Congrats, Eric. Great tip. I think hands might have gone out of order, but it's okay. Sunny Yang, you're next on my screen.
All right, sounds good. Saturday, like I told you that I had like a busy day, and then I went to my homie's birthday party, and then I had a blast, and I came back home feeling good with all those liquid courage. So it was like around 12, yeah, 12 midnight over here Eastern time, and then I decided to call my nephew and talk about the business. So I called him up, having this courage to like talk about the business. So I had that backing me up, and then since I used the uncle card too, because he has that respect for me, and then I just start talking about sharing him the business and what I'm doing, and then I went in my way, but I still use the script too. And then I showed him the first two video of the wellness brand partner videos. And then to my mind, I thought he would surely say no. But after he saw the first 2 5 minutes videos of you explaining the business and stuff like that, and then he was really interested of doing and knowing more. And then I also used another example saying, hey, it was your mom and dad that introduced me this line of business when I was your age, 18 to 21. Their parents brought me into network marketing and showed this line of work for us like, hey, we saw this potential in this business. Your age, we're dreaming big. We got exposed to this. So we were just following I was just following your parents' mentor and training and guidance. So right now I'm like nearing my 40s now, and I'm doing the same thing what your parents did to me to you. So he's like, wow, Uncle Sonny, I'm like really liking this video, and the business is really interesting. And I told him that he also wanted to have a dream about opening a business in Japan. I'm like, this, you can do this in Japan. And so that opened up his eyes even more. He's like, yeah, what do I need to do? I'm like, well, I just need your credit cards because I know where you live too. I have your phone number, and then I can sign you up. So you'll be under me and you'll be working with me. So yeah, he was, yeah, okay. Where we were gonna do some trainings yesterday too, but he got caught up with homework. So
Did he
okay,
sign up?
yeah, he signed up.
Come on. There
And
we go.
then riding on that liquid courage, the next day I signed up my 21-year-old nephew too. And then the following couple hours, I called my other friend. He got those two are like followers right now. And I called my other two cousins. They're on follows right now too. And then my cousin right now is like, he's really interested. He wanted to jump into IPA Call too, but he has work right now too. So I'm gonna send him a video of the replay for him too. It's no more too. So
Let's go.
I feel
My
like
gosh.
yeah, so I feel like a heart-to-heart talk and like inviting like this is more of about how it's working out for me. And I can show them my energy and like my vibes and stuff like that. So I feel like this is the route for me to take. And I'm doing it scared too. Now I'm scared of talking to people like this.
Oh my gosh. Lindsay.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So, Sunny, what I always get from you is you do things scared. You're nervous. You're like, I don't think I could do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. You get on the phone with people, you talk to them, you share your story, you share what's really going on. People love just people that are vulnerable, people that are real with them, people that tell them, hey, listen, like things haven't always been great, but let me just tell you what's happening right now. Let me tell you where my business is going right now. Let me tell you, about the things, and not only that, let me show you, right? Check this video out. Check what we're doing. So you're using the third party tool, but you're really just connecting with people again on a personal level. And it's real, right? People know that about you, Sunny. I love that so much. And I love the fact that you're just signing, you're like, hey, you want a business in Japan? Let's go do it, right? And again, it comes back to really having those conversations with people, listening to what they are looking for, and putting things out there like, yeah, our business is expanding in Japan. Yeah, our business is expanding in Nigeria. Yeah, our business is expanding in Germany, right? Like you're going to connect with different people all the time that have connections in all of these other countries. And so putting it out there, asking those questions, it's huge. So Sunny, congratulations. Super excited for you.
Thank
Huge
you.
congrats. Love it. I just love the confidence. Remember, I think Lindsay, you said this, the person that's most excited wins, right? And that's what I hear from Sunny there. Who here got encouraged, or for me, I felt checked in a positive way from what Sunny just said. I'm like, I need to be more bold, right? Like I just feel like talk to somebody. So thank you for sharing them. By the way, I threw in the chat. I did make a 5-minute video. It's like a quick business video. It talks all about how we help people make money in 7 days. So if you want to use that, feel free to view that. We have many cool videos, but that's something that Sunny was talking about there. So check that out in the chat below. Miss Adela.
Let me unmute. Good morning, everybody. Well, last week on Saturday, we had a drop talk. My friend is here from Texas, who's a brand partner, and she's really busy doing taxes, and she has an office. And so we're utilizing her office. And of course, we were expecting a big turnout, but that's okay because she signed up her new brand partner. Okay. So that was exciting to see somebody else sign up a brand partner. And then Eva had a guest, I believe she's signing up, a gal. But was more exciting to me than anything was I got a call from Diane yesterday, and she says, "You won't believe what happened." I go, "What? What happened?" She's, "I'm at Walmart and I'm shopping." And the gal says, "Well, weren't you here a couple days ago?" And she goes, "Yeah, but I lost all this weight and I had to go buy some more blouses." I mean, she was like size 20s and she was buying a size 14 blouse. And so the girl says, "Tell me all about it." She did. And anyway, on Saturday, we decided to have another drop talk this Tuesday because she's leaving and I won't have the office. And they all said, "Yeah, let's do a drop talk on Tuesday." So Diane invited her to Tuesday. So it's exciting to see brand partners step up. I'm excited about that. Yes.
Man,
Having a
Adela.
team. Yeah.
Come on. And I know we all know it's because if you've been on our IPA calls, who here has seen Adela's just evolution, right? From start to finish, leaders leap from the front. So the fact that you've been willing to you're willing to get in front of people and you do it scared, right? You're
Yeah.
78 years young, you're getting yourself out there. And many times it might seem like, man, is this really working? Work either works for you or works on you. And now you've developed a skill set where you're now taprooting into your teammates. So if you do have new teammates, be the leader and be like, hey, let's go do a presentation, right? Let's go do a drop talk. Like, let's go launch your business. That let's go do it mindset helps to really drive your business. And now you're seeing that duplication start to happen. So I'm expectant that your business is about to explode. And all of those months, this is for somebody as well too, all those months that you felt like nothing was happening, you're going to be like, so that's what happened there. It's a lot of sowing and reaping in work. So huge congratulations.
I see doors opening. I really do. Yes, yes. It's exciting. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Good. Lindsay, any note on that? I know we have multiple hands, but
yes, real quick, Adela, how many people actually, you said not that many people came, how many people actually came to the event?
There were two guests, and then there was about 6 of us. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. 2 guests and you signed one, right?
Yes. Yes, and I believe Eva's signing hers up. Yeah.
Okay. So both of them. So 100%.
Yeah.
2 guests showed up and they're both signing. All right.
Yeah.
This goes to show you guys, it doesn't matter. One person One
Right.
person walks in the room. Shauna, one person she talked to. Look what happened. Adela, two people came to the event. Both are signing up. Like, guys, it's just, it
Doing
doesn't
it.
matter. Yes, just do it. Just do it
Yes.
scared. Do it
Get
messy.
scared.
Do it
Right.
all of the things. It doesn't matter. It all
Yeah.
works out in your favor. Adela,
Yeah.
so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank
Mwah.
you.
Congratulations. Pam.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Well, I am super excited to share out my IPA. So number one, I've had some teammates who aren't on social media. And we did a drop talk. Actually, it was done with Julie Park, but a drop talk, and one of her teammates came. Fast forward, she got that teammate to ultimate this week because the IPA, she put him in a three-way conversation. I've been talking with the texting back and forth. This lady is incredible. She has zillions of questions. We got all her questions answered, and she got her up to ultimate right before she's going on her cruise. So that's super excited, which gave my teammate number one, her first time into going to Punta Cana. So she reached her goal of hitting manager by helping someone else, which is super exciting. And then another teammate of mine also did the same thing. She just started diligently doing the tracker, diligently posting. For those of us over 70, and if you have another job as well, it's really hard to stick to that because social media is so new. She did it. She got herself qualified for the second time to Punta Cana. So we are just on our way. And I just want to shout out, that's to Lori and Roxy, because they're following the system and the system is working, which of course got me to Punta Cana again for the second time as well. So, and it's growth. And that's what's most important, not coming in at the same title over and over again, but just going up that trajectory, which is what this is all about. This whole thing about Punta Cana is moving us up. So take a breath. I feel movement. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Cindy, Lindsay, all of you for helping us with this. James. Yeah.
Gosh, so many things. So guys, this is that was perfect. Perfect. Guys, what Pam just said, burn that into your subconscious because that's how this business is supposed to scale. Right. And we keep on saying this, that it should get easier as you make more money. It should get easier as you get to the higher titles. And it's easier because you're just duplicating the simple things for your newest people, right? Getting your newest person launched and getting in front of people, getting them to ultimate, which by the way, remember, April, we have full throttle level up. So if you're not ultimate, go ultimate. This is the time and help your people go ultimate. Who here's people in your team that aren't ultimate that we need to have a conversation with about getting ultimate, right? That could be your next Lori. That could be your next person going to Punta Cana. That could be your next ticket yourself as well too. And then doing that with multiple teammates. And when that all adds up and you're helping multiple people get into Punta Cana, they're excited about that. And then that's helping you get higher and higher checks. And you're like, this is beautiful. I'm not just winning by myself. I'm winning with all of our teammates as well too. Like that's exactly what to do. And the fact that you're doing this as a 70-plus-year-old group where many are not even on social media, I mean, what's my excuse? Like that is impressive. That is amazing. And quick thing too, Pam, you guys are doing something special. Beth Wold came up to us with a really cool idea, but Pam, talk about this real quick. Thursday night, there's going to be something special.
Yes. So a few of us RNs on the line. Beth is the one that started it. She reached out to a couple of other RNs and thought it would be a great idea to get together and do a call. I can't encourage you enough. So it's going to be RNs and James is going to be our MC.
The Thursday night drop talk is going to be this one.
Yes. Yes. So bring your people out for Thursday night to this drop talk. Commit to bringing at least every single person here on this line, bring at least 10 people. And as you just heard Adele say, it doesn't matter about the numbers anymore. It's our enthusiasm. It's what we have to share. It's this community that will get your people signed up. So yes.
Yes. Who hears nurses in your life? They're going to talk all about why nurses need to do the drops and the business. Flyer will be out very soon. It'll be out today. Same time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, same link and everything. So awesome. Love it. All right. Lindsay, if you don't mind, I'll have you do the next comment. Tammy, hi.
Hi, good morning. I love the specific for RNs. That's so great. I'm excited about that. My IPA is pretty simple and basic. I was in conversation with somebody like about a year ago. You know, we're always trying to friend people. Well, we have people that friend us, and somebody friended me, and this was almost a year ago, about 9 months ago. And I reached back out and I said, thank you for the friend request. And I just opened and started conversation all the way back in July. And we just have been conversating. And sure enough, she saw my page and she inquired about a few things. I've invited her to events. She just became a customer. She's a definite prospect for the business. James, I will be starting a 3-way with her very soon.
Yeah.
But anyway, it started with her friending me and literally just finding more out about her. So as I look in our conversation, I'm literally just asking about her. I went on her page and I just asked her a few questions and just made it personal, and we became very friendly. So that is my IPA. Just continue the conversation and make friends.
Love that. Lindsay.
Yeah, it's what it's all about. And Tammy's the best at it. She is, I mean, just really loving on people, having those conversations, being their friends, and getting them the results. You know, people are they're begging. They're begging for help these days, right? Whether it be in their health, whether it be in their finances, they are. So when you're listening and you're having this conversation, it's just such a beautiful way to say, hey, I can help you, right? Serving versus selling. We always go back to Liz, really giving us those golden nuggets of serving versus selling. And Tammy is the queen of serving. So we love you, Tammy. Congratulations.
Love it. Closing us out, Miss Roxy. We just heard about you. Feel free to mute yourself. I'll ask you to mute you. Roxy, let me know.
Hey.
There you are.
All right, you guys know I don't like to put myself on video, and I'm doing it.
We love you.
And Pam, thank you. I have to tell everybody, this seems to be the day of talking about people that you have been talking to and talking to and talking to. So the brand partner that I signed up on Friday, I have been talking to since September of 2023. She was the third person I sold a box of drops to. Here's the deal. She had not very good results. Her body reacted. I talked with Pam a lot. We did a 3-way way back then, and she just had her whole body swelled. It just wasn't good. So, of course, nothing. I stayed in touch with her. What happened is that finally I got her to try some other products. I've been asking Joanne, what helped you? What helped you? And so finally got her on the Limu and the Noni, finally. And her legs started, the swelling has been going down. Then she ran out and she really is testing everything. And she wanted to see if it really made a difference. And so I had invited her to the Thursday night call. Listen, this lady has worked 2, 3, 4 jobs for as long as I've known her, about 7 years. And so she watched the replay and actually called me and said, all right, I need to do this. And, money's tight. She wanted to just do a $100 order. She got a Global Legacy pack. And I'm so excited. I've known this gal a long time. We've both done other network marketing companies. So my point is, keep loving on people. Try. We know we have fabulous products. We know they help people. And she is going to start the drops again. And I'm hoping to have her on one of our IPAs one day and have her on Academy soon. So thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Roxy.
It was
That
exciting to watch Lori do the same thing, helping her person. So it was a really great week.
man, this was so good. Persistence wears down resistance. The most professional thing that any of us can do is follow up with love. And the person that loves the most will win. And I just love how Roxy, even, I don't know about you, but if you've ever, who here's ever gotten a negative response or feedback on the product from someone, right? And I'll be honest, when I first get them, I'm like, man, what do I do? And I just love how Roxy kept on finding solutions, and that's from love, right? Let's go continue. You knew the product worked, but you're just looking for other solutions around her. And then you found out, hey, Limu and Noni could be a fantastic one. And then you followed up using the drop talk, and you're just exposing. And really, what it comes down to is when people finally believe that you actually care about them, not just for the dollar sign, but for what this can do for their life. That's when they have that buy-in. They're like, man, if Roxy was this committed to me before, what if we actually partnered together? And when they believe that you believe in them and you believe in your mission, that's when they actually sign up and they partner and they do something. They're like, there must be something crazy about this. So note for today, find someone to follow up with a lot of love, and that could be absolutely fantastic. So huge congratulations on that, guys. So many IPAs today. Loved. What a great Monday to have. So huge congrats. Reminder that in 15 minutes we have our personal development time. All of our BOCs have been fantastic. If you've missed them, they've been great. So we got Dana Harper up today. So you're going to hear from an incredible leader on how to go from attendee to achiever to actually be a player in the game. And with that said, we'll close out with some prayers. So if you want to linger for this, absolutely do so. If not, you want to hop off, we honor you as well too. But let's pray us out. But dear Father, today specifically, I feel like you've highlighted that health is so important. And we just stand upon your promises that just as our soul prospers, we prosper in every single thing, including our bodily health. You've already purchased divine health for each and every single one of us. You say that we can drink poison and not die. We can have all these different things. So everything that's happening, whether it's over Cindy and her health and so many of our leaders, so many people here in their families as well too, we just break any single type of agreement with any single type of illness in our families, and we declare healing today in their home. We literally see transformations and miraculous stories coming back. And we thank you, Lord, that you've already paid for that already. We also thank you that you've blanketed us like a force field to reject any single type of stuff that's happening, because you have a work that you're doing in and through us today. So we thank you for just health, energy, vitality to prosper us into the things you've called us to. We pray this all in Jesus' name. Amen. Hey, guys, have a great one. God bless.
Beautiful. Amen.
Amen.
Bye, guys.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Felicidades por Marian.
Thank you.
California,
Thank you,
thank
guys.
you,
Bye,
gracias.
Have a great
guys.
day.
Happy birthday,
Thank
Sherry.
you.
Happy
Oh,
thank
happy
you,
birthday,
Dara.
Sherry. Happy birthday, Sherry.
Adelita, I
I wrote
love
that
you.
down.
Love you.
Happy birthday.
Love you, and
Love
happy
you.
birthday, Sherry, and everybody. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Have a
Happy
blessed day, everybody.
birthday.
Sherry, happy birthday.
Aw,
you,
happy
Adriana.
birthday, Sherry.
Thank you, Lindsay. Love you
Love you,
guys.
sis.
Love you. Have a great day.
Bye, Lindsay. I